Welcome to Facts and Facts. In light of the government shutdown and the violent rhetoric and threats being thrown about lately, I wanted to share something optimistic I read this morning. Let's call it Facts in Real Time. The Honorable Judge William G. Young of the United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts answered an anonymous correspondent who trolled the judge back on June 19th by writing a postcard that said, quote, "Trump has pardons and tanks. What do you have?" unquote. Young reproduced the writing at the top of his decision, finding that Trump's attempted deportations of legal residents for their pro-Palestinian speech violated the First Amendment. Then the judge answered, quote, "Dear Mr. or Miss Anonymous, alone I have nothing but my sense of duty. Together, we the people of the United States, you and me, have our magnificent Constitution," unquote. Judge Young explained how Trump's officers are using fear through masked ICE agents, for example, quote, "to terrorize Americans," unquote, so they stop resisting the president's attempts to silence opposition. But, the judge went on, quote, "The United States is a great nation, not because any of us say so. It is great because we still practice our frontier tradition of selflessness for the good of us all. Strangers go out of their way to help strangers when they see a need. In times of fire, flood, and natural disaster, everyone pitches in to help people we've never met, and first responders selflessly risk their lives for others. Hundreds of firefighters rushed into the Twin Towers on 9/11, without hesitation, desperate to find and save survivors. That's who we are. And on distant battlefields, our military fought and died for the men they marched among. Each day, I recognize, to paraphrase Lincoln again, that the brave men and women, living and dead, who have struggled in our nation's service, have hallowed our constitutional freedom far above my or anyone's poor power to add or detract. The only constitutional rights upon which we can depend are those we extend to the weakest and most reviled among us," unquote. The judge concluded, quote, "I fear President Trump believes the American people are so divided that today they will not stand up, fight for, and defend our most precious constitutional values so long as they are lulled into thinking their own personal interests are not affected. Is he correct?" Unquote. I hope he's not correct. I hope we can rise above our differences, rise above these voices out there trying to separate us and trying to divide us in a way that we want to fight one another. I hope that we remember that we are stronger together, that we are far more alike than we are different, and that we could find common ground. Okay? It's important that we stay engaged. And that's a catchphrase I'm trying to link onto my videos, but it's the truth. We need to stay engaged. We need to pay attention. We need to listen. We need to think critically. And we need to work together. All right? Stay engaged.